Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to today's video. This is Shanmugaraj. We are continuing our journey on organizational project management. We have discussed OPM foundation, overview about OPM, and OPM framework. Today we're going to discuss about one of the main element of OPM, which is OPM methodologies. There are four core elements in OPM that include OPM methodology, talent management, knowledge management, and OPM governance. Today we're going to talk about OPM methodologies in detail. What are OPM methodologies? OPM methodologies are project management methodologies intended for those who work in project management within a specific organization. The key point here is a specific organization, right? Because it is aiming to provide advice, directions, knowledge, and instructions on portfolio, program, and project management relevant to specific organizational backgrounds and needs. If the project management methodology is applied for a specific need of an organization, it's called organization project management. It will be unique for its own organization. It will differ across different organizations. It is also groups of interrelated project management processes and practices because it will deal about different project management processes like cost management, schedule management, requirement management, change management, quality management, procurement management. Right? It will deal about all interrelated project management processes and practices. Organizations implement and use OPM methodologies in a coordinated way actually, to obtain outcomes and benefits, which is not available by employing these individually actually for individual projects. So OPM helps for an organization to adopt organization-wide in a coordinated way rather than employing tools and techniques and methods for individual projects. The reason for OPM methodologies is there are a number of reasons an organization is going for OPM methodologies. Some of them we are seeing here. We want to have a common way of working on projects. Right? Always good to have standardization projects and providing consistency of execution across portfolio and program and providing a structure to the projects. So some kind of building commonality and standardization across the projects the organizations being getting executed. It is also helping us, getting a common vocabulary and project language. It also helps to see the best practices and lessons learned across different projects and take it to the different business areas within your organization. Effective collaboration and between teams and departments is one of the benefits. Exchanging and sharing the project stuffs, project information or best practices, evaluation and comparison of project issues. So these are the some of the benefits and the reasons and why we are going for OPM methodologies as such. What are the elements in OPM methodologies? So it is typical to and what are the elements in the project management directly also being part of elements in OPM methodologies. So most of things, if you are already a project management professional, you might know that cost management, schedule management, risk management, and communications management. See, these are all part of project management plan actually, right? Project staff onboarding and training. This is something very unique to OPM. So OPM methodologies helps to onboard project managers and training them on OPM methodologies. Then again, scope management, stakeholder management, quality management, requirement management, life cycle management. All these are part of project management planning. Again, procurement management, resource management, benefits management, and change management, right? And organizational project processes and product processes and its connection, right? So all this, apart from your project management, you have organizational level project processes and product processes, right? So those connections also being part of being elements of OPM methodologies. And what are the content in OPM methodologies, right? So it can be document template, it can be a process description, documentation and guidelines, roles definition, project management materials, instructions for recommended tools, portfolio dashboard management, very important one, performance reports, GAT review and health checks, regulatory and statutory norms and laws. So these are the main contents or major contents in OPM methodologies. How do we establish OPM methodologies? What is the approach we can take in establishing OPM methodologies? There are a number of approaches you can take. You can build on public domain materials such as PMI standards or project management standards. You can build on commercial materials like commercial PM methods. Alright. So establishing a methodology without relying on public domain commercial also you can build. It can be of unique in nature, right? It's a good idea to build on public domain or commercial materials, but we can build establish OPM without relying on any public domain and commercial, which is purely based on organization culture, organization defined methods and everything, right? And another aspect is taking advantage of materials from successful project experiences, right? Take the uh, lessons learned and success stories from the previous history, data and everything, and taking advantage, create and build the methodology on top of that, right? Building on our organization as such, right? That's one good way of building a methodologies, right? Should be based on organization cultures and outcomes and existing practices. It depends on your industry as well. You can build on your industry regulatory norms as well, and providing guidance for tailoring and application. So OPM methodology should be helping in tailoring and application of OPM methodologies, right? The final one is, how do I tailor the OPM methodologies, right? So it's about fitting OPM to the organizational background, cultures, and expected outcomes. So OPM itself, I would say that organization project management, moment you start building on establishing and applying it, in a particular organization, based on the organization culture itself, it's been tailored for you, right? An appropriate foundation is built on which to build the methodology. So you build the required foundation, right? The foundation itself tailored here actually, right? And appropriate elements and contents are selected to achieve the expected outcomes. Choosing the right elements and contents. There may be a number of elements and content. Choosing the appropriate one that suits the organization strategic objectives and expected outcomes. And finally, adjusting methodology features, tools and techniques and ways of working, right? You can choose number of tools which is working for, depends on the budget, depends on the culture, depends on the technology, right? All those things you can adjust and tailor to that actually. So these are the scope for tailoring the OPM methodologies within our organization. So with that, we have come to a conclusion of today's video. Hope you got a fair idea about on OPM methodologies and how to establish it, what are the elements and contents of it, how to tailor it, right? All those aspects. Okay, so thanks for your listening. I would like to understand your feedback on my improvements and my content as well as my delivery. Okay, so thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.